Hello, I'm Bodo. I'm an Overtone singer and Overtone teacher, and I'm also a holistic coach. And today we are coming to number 2 in the series of benefits of Overtone singing for you and for your life. So this one is actually a point which is encompassing almost all the benefits, and it's all about the enhancement of brain function. So, as I mentioned in videos before, overtone singing gives you the illusionary experience of two tones at the same time, but actually this is not the case. We're listening to two subtones of the same tone. So we're listening to the bass tone, which would be, for example, ooh, and this bass tone, or in general these bass tones, they are to be found on the left side of the brain. And then we got the overtones being a part of the same tone as the bass tone, which are to be found on the right side of the brain. So So when we sing in general, actually already, but especially when we engage with overtone singing, these two hemispheres are being synchronized and are moving into connection through the bridge that is existing between them. And this bridge is actually being stimulated, and there's more connections are growing. So that leads to something what we call a whole brain functioning or whole brain synchronization, which has massive benefits all over the place. The same thing is, for example, happening also when we are meditating over longer stretches of time. Like from 15 minutes on, you see this brain synchronization taking place, and then after 20-25 minutes, usually the brain synchronization is running at its peak, at its best. And so the same, it's happening with all the activities you can think of, which are using the right and the left brain hemisphere. So also, if we look then into the qualities of these two hemispheres, so the left side of the brain being more the rational, the logical mind, which loves to put things in order. It's located in time. So, and then we have the right side of the brain, which is more the creative, the intuitive, the space oriented part. And in this, when we engage with activities like overtone singing, which bring the synchronization, actually these qualities are fusing together, so we have the benefits of both parts of the brain. And in general, we could just say that there is, for your mind, you are in general more in an awakened state. You're enhancing your cognitive performance. You have a way better memory and an intellectual functioning. You are open more to insightful thoughts and inspiration, and also you feel less anger, less anxiety, less depression. You are very likely less following your so-called bad habits, and you in general can see over time, when you engage over time with those whole brain activities, that you become more happier, more optimistic. You feel more closer to yourself and more closer to the world, which already is playing a bit into one of the upcoming episodes of benefits of overtone singing. So many benefits of engaging with whole brain practices. And because it's so interesting, I am actually planning to do a bigger episode on the whole brain coherence, whole brain functioning. Yeah, and last but not least, I also want to actually mention that, for example, this also leads to the production of specific hormones and substances in the brain which support us in many ways, and one major one is melatonin, so that actually can enhance our, like, the more melatonin we have, the better our sleep cycles, the better we can sleep. And on the other hand, also actually our brain starts to produce serotonin, so that lifts us up in our mood, brings us more joy and happiness. So I hope you enjoy your singing practice, and yeah, I see you in number 3 of benefits of overtone singing for you and for your life.